I do not keep fake friends around me. The universe isn't just out there, it's interacting with you. Claim your power by embracing the unknown. This is Tracy with Tracy Talks, and I'm here to ignite your curiosity. Don't just listen, embrace it. I had been wondering how I was going to start season 2 and when was I going to find the energy and the topics that I wanted to talk about. And just like magic, I was presented with a frustration. And I know when I get a frustration that it is something that I am supposed to share with others, that I'm supposed to talk it out. This has been a topic that I have been trying to shape and form into a discussion. And it's about who do we consider our friends? And what does it mean to be in your orb or your circle? Because we all have these social media accounts and we add people that we consider friends. And there are people out there that have thousands of associations with people that they met once, that are friends of friends that they don't even really know, and we add them to our circle. We add them to our orb. And why do we do that? What is the motivation behind connecting to all of these people? I am not one of those people. And my belief on this is we are not friends. I do not know you. I do not include you in my circle. I would not reach out to you if I needed help. And my circle is very small. I am also someone who will delete a friend. Because again, if you treat me in ways that are unacceptable, we are not friends. You do not get to be in the orb just because at one point we were in contact with each other. You don't just get to keep the friend status and treat me as an enemy. And I have had discussions with people on this. And it's like, it's just social media and it doesn't matter. Well, if it doesn't really matter, then why do you have people that aren't your friends? Why are you connected to them? So it does matter. You do want these connections. And why do you want the connections with people who are talking about you, who are saying things about you, who are talking behind your back? Why do you want to be associated with people like this? And I see other people that have enormous amounts of friends. And all I can think is, you at some point have been selling goods and services and you just want to use people. You want to use the connections. You want to get some personal gain from all of these connections. What I always consider in these moments is we have an aura, we have an energy field. We have this energy around us. And that energy carries over into social media. There is an energetic exchange happening all of the time with you, with me, with people out into the world. There's an energy exchange happening, whether we see it or not. If someone is not my actual friend, and I have evidence they are not my friend, I will disconnect from them, because when we continue to stay connected with those people, there is an energetic exchange happening. When you look at their account, when you think about their account, when you think about them, when you talk about them, there's an energetic connection that is built, that is maintained, that exists. Again, with people who do not like you. And why is it that we have become so afraid to disconnect from people who want to hurt us? Why are we so afraid to publicly disconnect from people who are very different than we are? And we talk about being authentic, and we talk about, oh, I'm living my authentic life and I speak my truth. But you know what? I don't want to disconnect from you on social media because I don't want somebody to know that I no longer associate with you. That is not living authentically. That is succumbing to peer pressure. That is living a lie. I would rather have a small circle of friends around me who I feel safe with than have a large circle of friends with that I don't know who is talking about me. I'm having to look over my back to see who's having discussions and who's having side talks. Again, there is an energy exchange in every interaction, whether we see it or not. And I don't have any understanding of why would I ever want to keep people connected who don't love me, who don't support me, who don't want the best for me. Why would I want to be connected with those people? We are not friends. The friendship status is something that I take seriously. Not everybody just gets to be in the circle. We have to value this energetic network around us. We have to protect it. We have to maintain it. We have to clean it. Cleaning out your friends list is no different than cleaning your house. There is an energetic orb in that list, whether you want to see it or not. And just because you were friends with someone or you met them somewhere doesn't mean they get invited into your house. Doesn't mean they get invited into your world and your orb and your energetic field. What are you so afraid of? Why are you so afraid to send the signal to somebody that is not okay? That behavior is not okay. I do not accept it. I do not condone it. And you are not allowed in this environment. I don't know why we have all become so afraid of setting boundaries. This is just another form of boundary. And why are we so afraid to send a message, a signal to people? It is not okay to treat me like this. It is not okay to treat my family member like this. It is not okay behavior that you are showing up in the world this way. Why would you want to be surrounded by people who don't want the best for you? What are you afraid of losing? What are you afraid? What are you afraid of? There are so many ways in which we send messages out into the world. And there are some of these choices that we make every day on a daily basis, and we never even consider the message that we're actually sending. And when the universe sends you more friends that you can't trust, that aren't really your friends, that they're frenemies, and when we don't disconnect from them, we don't establish that boundary within us. We only see this boundary externally, but we're also sending a message to our own energy field that's inside of us. And when we try to set that boundary in us and say, you know what, this behavior isn't acceptable, but then we stay connected to the person who does this behavior, then the universe is like, okay, so you really do like it. You really do accept it. And so I will send you more people who treat you like this. In reality, that's not what we want. We don't want more people around us who don't love us, who don't support us. We don't want that. We want people around us who truly do support us. This is important. This is an important message that we send out into the world every single day. Because so many of us, we want to avoid conflict. We want to avoid having those hard discussions. We don't really want people to think that we're not nice. And so we just pretend like we're all friends, and we pretend that everything is fine when in reality it isn't. It isn't fine. It isn't okay. And yet we let people like this into our world. We literally open the door to our house and we ask them to come on in. That's not how I play the game. It's not how I play the game. If I can't trust you, if I find out that you actually are saying and doing things behind my back, I will disconnect from you. I do not need that energy in my field. I will not open the door to that, and I will close the door and lock it and throw away the key. Thank you for listening to this episode of Tracy Talks. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe, and share with others who would enjoy listening to this podcast. Friends can find Tracy Talks available on iTunes, Spotify, Substack, and YouTube. Hit me up on Instagram and Facebook at More Tracy Talks. And until next time, we meet again.